ships with, for instance, LNG, or if it's becoming a possibility, hydrogen. There is one company in Norway making ships for being driven by LNG. And at the moment, there are 2 bunkering stations in Norway. That will never bring the ships to Greenland, where most of the cargo is needed, or to Iceland for that sake. And as you can see, these are the bunkering devices that are upcoming within the next 10 years. So it has a very long perspective for substituting fossil fuels in the navigation sector, in the air transportation sector, in the West Nordic countries.
So, what is the source of the liquid natural gas?
It comes from the sea, just west of Denmark and west of Norway.
It's a fossil fuel.
Yeah, natural gas. And this map is just to tell you that we do have a lot of challenges for the future, because it is a serious and very vital issue to try to reduce the use of fossil fuels in these very vital sectors. Thomas Edison, he did a lot to the lighting, and he made some very great inventions as well that brought the world a huge step forward. Perhaps we're waiting for a new Thomas Edison.
I had a question. I wondered in the audience if any of you are from Nordic countries. Anybody here from Nordic countries?
Not Nordic, but Alaska.
Yeah, and we are very concerned about Alaska as well, because the climate and the geography of Alaska is somewhere similar to the Nordic countries.
We have one more question.
Yeah.
Is anyone driving to Chicago this afternoon? That we have room for a pass?
Please talk to us after the program. Okay.
Yes?
I think Helsinki, Finland is about the same climate range as Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So we're basically the same as you are.
Yeah, well, they're not the same as Nuke, Greenland.
Yeah,
Greenland's much better than Nuke, Greenland. They're a little further north.
They're further north.
Yeah. Just below the Arctic Circle. More questions? Yes?
We're like Minnesota.
I read a story about a town in Alaska by Fairbanks that has about a 5-ton concrete flywheel that they use to store locally produced energy. Are flywheels being considered?
Yes,
for
it's
energy
used.
storage?
It's used in the Utsira project, actually.
Is it a concrete flywheel or a evacuated?
We have the website, and you might dig further into it. Yes?
Are there projections for the North Sea gas and oil? I know that there's peak production and then the decline. Do you know where you are on that? What your trajectory is?
I'm sure somebody knows. I can give you a path to the statistics about it. Yes?
The hydrogen, is that primarily used for fuel cell, or is it used for fuel cell for one, or are you using other uses for it also?
Well, in Iceland was actually one of the first countries taking hydrogen into use for buses and trucks. And they had run a demo project over 3 years where all the buses in Reykjavik, the capital, ran on hydrogen. But these projects that we have shown you, we have also chosen to show you the difficulties with system integration concerning fuel cells.
How do you make the hydrogen from the windmill, electric windmill?
It's on geothermal energy, and the dispenser was actually on top of this geothermal energy source in Iceland.
So it wasn't window related then?
Okay.
Yeah. More questions? Yeah, Jackson?
You guys are headed home soon. What have you picked up from the fair? I know part of this was a fact-finding, kind of, explorative mission for you, and part of it was presenting. What are some of your favorite workshops or things you're taking back with you?
We are very impressed by the way you're doing this energy fair. A lot of exhibitors and a lot of workshops, especially the workshops we are bringing home with us. I think we'll try just to adapt it in some or another way, because the educational and the learning process of these workshops are really impressive.
And also, I add one more thing, that it's very much about empowerment to the people, which is also what we would like to sort of emphasize some of these projects, or at least this about sustainable democracy. If you have top-down policies, you don't reach the people. If you have bottom-up policies and hand over the stick to the people, yes, then there is a chance that we can actually get renewable energy spread out to more people and continuing exchange knowledge and information.
Really quickly, along those lines, you guys are talking a lot about different governmental initiatives relating to renewable energies in Nordic countries. In Greenland particularly, have you seen like the populations asking for it? I know that there's large internet coverage, throughout the country, so a lot of people know about these technologies. Have you had people coming to you asking about it, or are these mainly top-down initiatives?
No, this is certainly also coming from the population itself. Fuel prices are rising. People are really becoming more and more aware of greenhouse gas emissions, and everybody is seeking for good solutions, and that includes people themselves also. The technology is not there for every part of the Arctic, so things have to move forward on a broad front. I think there were two more questions over here, and then I think we should close, and you can also talk to us about things afterwards. Yes?
I was able to visit Sweden about a year ago, and I was very impressed with the electric railways and the mentality of the people in employing conservation. We visited a city that had won the award for the best city in the world, basically, for energy conservation of being a green community. We also learned that there were 8 political parties involved in the legislation, and they all work together for the common good of the people and for green programming.
Right. Yes? And
Actually, I'll talk to you later.
okay.
We love you.
Thank you very